Hello and welcome to Business Reporter's Digital Economy Campaign. I'm Ashley Blake. Loyalty cards are everywhere these days, to the extent that we hardly even need to be reminded to use them by automated checkouts to benefit from discounts or rack up a points balance. But underneath this lies a whole world of marketing technologies and processes that customers are wholly unaware of. And the marketers behind it are after one thing: finding out as much about consumers as they can, so they can develop a clear understanding of their tastes, desires, and ambitions. But in reality, how good is this technology? And how can brands really paint a high-resolution portrait of customers using data alone, and then make targeted promotions that really work? That's what we're going to find out from Lukas Slonewski at Comarch. Good morning, Lukas.
Hi, Ashley.
So, loyalty programs and marketing strategies have been around for decades, but marketing executives seem to face new challenges. What have been the most recent trends?
The organizations are having multiple solutions for very specific problems. And this is great because those solutions give them a lot of data about the customers, how they behave in a certain channels, what they are doing. They are also enabling them to run specific processes. But the biggest problem is that all those solutions are usually disconnected. So different teams having different goals are solving different issues. And while the organization as a whole is having a lot of data and a lot of potential solutions, the ability of marketers to operate that whole ecosystem is very limited. And considering what is happening, that the marketers have less and less time because they have less and less people, this is really an issue for them. We need to look for the ways to automate as much as possible, simplify as much as possible, and allow them to actually use the data in much easier way, much faster way to get the insights from the data as smooth as possible. As Comarch, we're delivering those marketing solutions, loyalty solutions for last 20 years, but we've noticed those trends that I'm discussing and I'm talking about some time ago, and we've decided to build a platform that actually connect all of the dots. It simplifies a number of processes to make it easy to use.
Okay, but now all that data that customers are sharing, it's a huge volume and really valuable. Is the industry using that data efficiently, and can data management be even better?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of data in the organizations, and actually the way it is used, it's the biggest issues that we hear talking to the marketers. And this has a genesis, its beginning in the way how the organizations were growing and how they've been developing. Because, not all of those channels were introduced at the same time. So usually the organizations were growing and were developing and evolving according to what was happening in time. So when the e-commerce was introduced, there was a special team formulated to take care of that e-commerce because it's completely new way of interacting with clients. When we started to use a lot of social media in the marketing, a specialized team was formulated to do that. And at the end result of it is that we have a number of teams with their goals, with their competences, and with their tools that they are using. And we have a lot of very valuable data and very well-designed processes, but they are completely disconnected across the whole organization and across the whole customer journey. So the main goal is to try to connect those dots, make sure that the ecosystem that the marketers have when they are building the seamless customer journey is integrated, is using the same data, it's allowing to efficiently take care of it.
Okay, so what you're saying is that data is the same thing, but they should use it in a different way, with smarter methods.
That's the thing. So we believe that the key issue is not about how much data the organizations have, but how they are using that, and also what is the complexity in between the different tools and organizing the way of work across different tools that are used within marketing. So how the data is transferred from one to another, how the data from one process is used in another process. So that's the key issue that we need to respond to.
What would you say the main problems are or obstacles organizations are facing?
The main problem is that throughout those years, marketers have been solving their current and local issues by adding point solutions and new tools to the ecosystem to actually deal with those specific issues and firefight the problems. It obviously is not, we're not able to maintain this kind of tool set or ecosystem in a long time perspective, because all of that needs to be integrated, work together with each other, share the data. It's impossible working like that and maintaining that in the long run by still adding and adding new tools.
Okay, so tell us about the Comarch solution.
The solution is to actually offer and bring a single integrated platform that covers majority of the needs of marketers in the very integrated, seamless environment for them. So the solution in which they can cover all their needs if it comes to data analysis, understanding the client, integrating the data, managing the communication, and also appreciation of the clients would be a perfect solution for them. This solution also needs to be adapted to their current capabilities, because those marketing teams are suffering because of the pandemics. Their budgets were cut, so they have less people, less resources, and even higher demands. So we need to make sure that the solution they get is really slimmed down to what they are really able and they are capable to accommodate today.
Most of us would expect that a better solution is going to come at a higher price. So if we invest in the Comarch solution, what will our cost be?
It's cost effective because of two things. We've simplified the platform, which makes it much cheaper to maintain. We've moved it to cloud, which makes it, again, much faster to deploy, much easier to maintain. And we focus on automation, which also saves times for the marketers. So there's a lot of AI, there's a lot of automation processes that helps marketers to release their time, which is another saving on the organization side.
So some really exciting times ahead. It's been fascinating talking to you, Lucas.
Thank you, Ashley.